The Milwaukee Bucks trade deadline was perfect. They get younger, they get more athletic, they get less expensive, and they get a guy that can play more than 24 minutes at a high level as a third star. Now, it's been an up and down season for the Bucks so far. They started the year 2-8. Everything looked horrible, and then they win 23 of their next 32 games, going 23-9 over that stretch. But then they kind of fell off again, losing 7 of their next 11 games. Now, with the All-Star break coming to a close and Giannis hopefully getting back to great health and being back on the court, this Bucks team should be primed for another run because they now have Kyle Kuzma, Kevin Porter Jr., and they're starting to get Dame involved more and more. Dame Lillard has been hooping lately for this Milwaukee Bucks team. With Giannis missing some time, he's missed the last 6 games, Dame Lillard has taken it upon himself to carry this squad. Now, the Bucks have been a little bit inconsistent as of late, like we just talked about, but over the last 4 games played, Dame put up 33 a night with 9.3 assists, 6.3 rebounds, and 1.3 steals per game. And he did that on 50% shooting from the field and 39% from 3 on 11.5 attempts. But in games against the Sixers, like you see here, and the Warriors the other night, he's been going even crazier. Over his last 2 games, he's averaging 40.1 points per game, 7.5 assists, and 6 rebounds. The dude put up 81 points over the course of 2 games. He has been balling as of late, and that's, he's still got it. Even at 34, he has still got it, and the Bucks are finally starting to see if you get him going early, that helps the team out a lot. Because Giannis, he can sleepwalk his way into 30 and 15. That just happens over the course of a game. He is undeniable. But Dame is a guy that the opponents will try to take out of the game. You've got to get him going early and often, and then let Giannis take over throughout the course of the game. On the year, he's averaging 25.8 points per game, about 8 assists per game to go with that, 7.5 on the dot. And he's shooting 45% from the field and 38% from 3 on 8 attempts from beyond the arc. He is 10th in the NBA in scoring this year, and at 34 years old, that is very, very impressive. He might be one of the more underrated guards in the league right now, just because of his age. And Milwaukee, they're kind of up and down. But Giannis is a man that has not been up and down this season. He's been balling, no matter what. He's averaging 31.8 points per game this year, 11.8 rebounds, 6 assists, and 1.3 blocks to go with 0.8 steals per game, and he is a menace on both sides of the court. He honestly should be talked about more. 61% shooting from the field. Somehow he's shooting higher from the field than he is the free throw line, but he takes the most free throws a game in the league, and he's second in scoring in the league. And it looks like this duo is starting to work together better and better, right? The first year wasn't as good as people thought, but then, started off the season 2-8. Then they locked in. Really nice pick and roll action right here. Nice read by Dame. And if you get it to Giannis inside the restricted area, just go ahead and get back on defense. And then once again, easy reads right here once the defender steps up. Easy drop-off pass for Dame Lillard to Giannis for the easy slam. Little behind-the-head dunk as well. Gets some style points on that one. And then he has always been, and always will be, a menace in transition. Just an absolute monster that nobody can stop when he's going downhill. He is the scariest sight in the league when he's coming downhill. Now that LeBron's 40. He's also got a little bit of an isolation game, and he is so important for this Bucks team. They have a plus 5.2 net rating when Giannis is on the court versus a minus 3.1 when he is off the court. That says a lot about this man. And now we got to talk about the Bucks going out and getting him some help. You see the Kuzma trade right here, sending Middleton to Washington, and now Kuzma, a 6'9" wing with a 7-foot wingspan, is in Milwaukee. With Washington, he put up 15.2 points a game this year, 5.8 rebounds. In 6 games before the trade, he was actually hooping a little bit, 20.8 points per game, 7 boards, 43% shooting from the field, 34% from 3. He just hasn't been efficient at all this year. His first 4 games in Milwaukee have been decent, 16.8 points a game, 8.5 rebounds, 2.5 assists in 33 minutes. He's 29 years old, so you're getting 33 minutes of Kyle Kuzma compared to 23 minutes of Chris Middleton. I'll take the 33 minutes of Kuzma because it allows you, you're a little bit younger. He's 29. He's also a decent slasher, getting downhill, as you can see here against the Timberwolves. He had his best game, or his best scoring game as a Milwaukee Buck. And then coming off the screen right here, getting downhill and finishing with the left over Rudy Gobert. Really nice clear out play here for Taurean Prince just to get this going downhill with Kyle Kuzma to the left, coming off the Brook Lopez screen. Nice set. And then once again, now he's going to get into his little mid-range game. Tough step back there. there over Jaden McDaniels, who is a fantastic defender. And then Kevin Porter Jr. He also played very well in this Timberwolves game. With the Clippers this year, he's averaging 9.6 points, 3.6 rebounds, 3.2 assists in 19 minutes a game. Don't look at that efficiency, though. It is not good whatsoever. That really needs to improve during his time in Milwaukee, but he's got a nice mid-range game, and last night, or a couple nights ago before the All-Star break started, he put up 11 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists on 4 of 9 shooting from the field against the Timberwolves in their last game before the All-Star break. He's got some nice vision, as you can see here, finding AJ Green a couple times. These were mostly AJ Green, but he gets the assist, and then finding AJ Green once again, who we're about to talk about. Fantastic shooter for this Bucks team. Really nice drop down there to Kuzma for the foul, and then he's going to get into his pick and roll. His jump shot is still kind of ugly from downtown, but he can get into that mid-range, and he looks really, really nice. He's a great pick and roll scorer, whether it's from the mid-range, he's got a nice float game, he can get all the way to the rim, or he can pull up from a little bit outside of floater range. Now, with that being said, if you've made it this far in the video, make sure to like button, leave me a comment down below, and hit that subscribe button. As you can see here, a large majority of the people that watch these videos are not subscribed to the channel. If that is you, go ahead and fix that. Now, let's talk about, in my opinion, the X factor for this Bucks team, and that is Andre Jackson Jr. Now, you might call me crazy. He's only averaging 4 points and 3.2 rebounds, but he's shooting 47% from the field, 39% from 3 on 1.4 attempts. Not a lot of volume, but that 3-point percentage is very promising. But the reason that I like Ajax so much is his defense. Watch the ball denial right here. No, sir, Shea, you may not have it. He's 6'6" with a 6'10" wingspan and can just completely throw a wrench into opposing teams' game plans. Once again, right here, all over Shea. Shea throws it out of bounds. Now, this is great ball pressure, great on-ball defense. Sidestep 3, no, sir, you got to pass it. Now, Shea's going to get downhill, get him with a little shoulder bump, but he's going to recover and still force a miss. That late contest is very underrated. Once again, trying to get him with that shoulder bump. Honestly, could have been an offensive foul, but they never call it for Shea. I'm excited about Andre Jackson Jr.'s defense going forward. You also got Taurean Prince, who on the year is averaging 8 points, 3.7 rebounds, 2 assists, and 0.8 assists per game in 26 minutes per game this year, on 46% shooting from the field and 46% from beyond the arc. That's like second in the league this year. So shout out to Taurean Prince, great free agent addition. And then you got Gary Trent Jr., another guy, kind of like the Malik Beasley signing last year. This year, you bring in Gary Trent Jr. on a prove-it deal, 10.3 points a game, 2.4 rebounds, an assist, and a steal in 25 minutes a night. He's probably their best two guard they've got on the team, 44% shooting from the field, 43% from 3 on 5 attempts. Obviously, that's why he is the starter at that position. And then you have AJ Green as well. I really like AJ Green. He kind of burst onto the scene this year, averaging about 8 points per game, 2.3 rebounds, 1.2 assists in 21 minutes a night. He's doing that on 43% shooting from the field and 43% from beyond the arc on 6 attempts a game. And these are not on, easy catch and shoot threes. Some of them are. Some of them are in rhythm, easy shots. There's other shots like this that are not in rhythm. Step back, fading away into your own bench, knocking it down, or into the opposing bench, I should say. And then you also got guys like Brook Lopez and Bobby Portis. Brook Lopez, really, really nice center for this squad. And then Bobby Portis, really great role player to have off the bench. He brings a lot of energy. He's actually been scoring it pretty well and rebounding very well this year as well. Just didn't have enough time to talk about them as a whole, because with that being said, that's going to be it for today's video. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like button, leave me a comment down below, and hit that subscribe button if you did enjoy at any point. We're looking for 300 likes on today's video, and with that being said, thank you so much for watching.